sticking to my stomach and thighs like double-sided tape. Each week, I'd hop on the scale, expecting the weight loss to stop like it did so many times before, or even to gain a few pounds. But nope, that never happened and hasn't happened in the last 2 years. But you see, my weight loss and this crazy journey didn't just stop there. In fact, far from it, because I had no idea what it would do to my body and all 77,982 other men and women who've used this solution to knock off an average of 48 pounds, no matter their age, if they were suffering from menopause, or they tried everything else under the sun before this. You see, this once hidden fat-burning ritual is your chance to make up for lost time. Once your biology is introduced to this ritual that's practiced over 6,000 miles away, where some of the healthiest, obesity-free men and women live, you'll love how the fat that hangs from your body shrivels up and disappears. That's why, still to this day, all of my brothers are shocked I've been able to keep the weight off and seemingly reverse course on my appearance and energy levels. You see, I was the afterthought in my family. I had a great childhood, but I was the sibling that cheered for them in the stands with mom and dad. I wasn't on the cheerleading team, nor dated the jocks. The genes my parents passed down to me were, I guess you could say, were ho-hum. However, that's why if you believe your body's predisposed to fat gain, especially after you turn 40 and around your midsection, you'll be tickled to discover how easy it could be to deflate your stubborn fat cells and slim down into your idea shape without dieting. And why so many couldn't believe I lost 69 pounds so effortlessly and have kept it off this whole time at the age of 52, which really is unheard of. In my early 50s, I was able to lose a total of 69 pounds of pure, unrelenting, soul-sucking body fat, while dropping 14 dress sizes, a total of 25 inches, and simultaneously waving goodbye to my daily depression and years of low self-esteem. But I need to tell you something. A majority of us will fall victim to MLS at some point in our life. Sometimes it might happen in your 30s or later during your golden years. But despite that, what we all have in common is how these series of events can turn any metabolism, even one that's healthy and young, into one that's sluggishly slow and old like a snail. However, if it wasn't for this wake-up call, I would have never stumbled upon this ritual discovered in a tiny village where obesity and disease is basically non-existent, to helping over 77,000 men and women in the last year collectively lose, on average, 48 pounds. Because the simple fact is, you're close. So very close to taking just one tiny yet giant leap forward that will activate this 2 million-year-old enzyme found inside of you already, that will allow you to experience your own metamorphosis and in much less time than you would believe. Like Shelley, who lost 55 pounds and melted the stubborn fat right off her body like butter in a hot pan, while increasing her metabolic thyroid output by 72%, setting off a firestorm of text and Facebook messages from friends asking for her secret. Or Leslie, who at 58 years old and in the middle of menopause blew away everyone during a Biggest Loser competition at her job and lost a whopping 64 pounds in a few short months. Simply by following this simple ritual the obesity-free men and women enjoy on the island of Energeia, that cranks up your fat-burning metabolism while you also gain more natural energy that propels you through the day. Or John, who lost more weight in the first few weeks faster than I did, dropping 42 pounds while slashing his high blood pressure numbers by 24 points, his cholesterol by 33 points, and his sugar by 41 points. Now, the best part about this ancient triple lean ritual is that regardless of age or your genetics, you'll enjoy its simplistic yet powerful fat-burning effects because it's been proven to mesh with your body's specific biology. It's 100% natural, safe, and foolproof, and shown to be the #1 real reason this ageless population, half a world away, is free of obesity and most disease. That's why I can't tell you what it's like until you experience it yourself, and how it'll feel to lose your first 10 pounds. Because it's nothing like you and I have ever tried before. Ugh, I'd get so frustrated with those old diets that I'd just want to pull my hair out. Then I'd eat a slice of pizza or something little like a bagel with cream cheese. And the next day, it felt like the weight would get tacked right back on. I always felt like I was taking 1 step forward, then 2 steps back. Every month that went by, every year this happened, my favorite clothes would just collect dust in the closet like an old piece of exercise equipment that's never used, while my libido slowly fell to sleep. And the amount of fatigue that festered grew just as fast as my waistline did. My cravings for carbs became as wild as my mood swings, and my self-esteem hit an all-time low. But I really hit a new bottom when I was scrolling through old pictures of our wedding and photos I had put up of us years earlier on social media, and I couldn't recognize the person I was looking at. I changed so much and questioned, where did the time go? What happened? And where did I go wrong? So if you've been there before, believe me, I know what you're going through, and it's going to get better. Because I'm sure by this point in time, you're fed up with every skinny mini telling you how to eat, what to do, and how to live your life. Yet, trying to exterminate the metabolic lockdown syndrome causing your weight gain by using antiquated methods is the absolute wrong thing to do.